I've designed not really awfully. This whole design I already dislike, so that's what it is, guys. She can't help herself but make ugly, ugly places. Right, so we're hearing reports of some new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We're going to need to build a new diagnosis room. Okay. So, what room do we need? Just a general diagnosis. Okay. So this is a 3x3 requirement. As you expand the hospital, it kind of goes hard on the information all at once. So as you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP offices and other rooms, hire more staff, etc. Look for long queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight how many people are waiting for that room. So if I highlight, I'm in the middle of something, so I can't. I can show you in a minute. So I am going to put this diagnostic room here and do that. I'm really not happy with this room, with this layout. I might have to move some stuff around in a minute. Alright, so that's everything I need. I'm going to put fire extinguisher because I don't want it to explode. When I've unlocked the hand sanitizer and somewhere in here there will be a sweet dispenser, I will put those in each room because it ups the prestige and it makes them so they can eat in the room, and then they're a lot happier rather than having to run all the way back to the staff room to eat and relax. Yeah, so I don't think there's anyone waiting at the moment because of my little assistant has gone off to lunch. Okay, we've made a profit, we've not made a loss, so it's not bad to begin with. Oh mate, come on. Right, so I need to put a bin in here. Let's put a... Right. Is he still on break? Right, okay, he's not on break anymore. Sometimes you kind of move them so they're no longer on break. Wow, his traits is stupid. He's just funny and charming, so he's alright. He needs to take a break, so let's make him take a break because he's tired. They're not. I think I'm going to need another nurse, because I think nurses do the diagnostic room. So let's go for this one because they're positive, hygienic, and loathe ordinary numbers. What a strange quirk. But they're good at pharmacy and they're good at diagnostics. So we're going to hire her and put her in here. So there's one person waiting for this room and the person going in it. Right, so then we're going to tell him to go back to work. Eventually we'll be able to upgrade stuff as well, which will be quite nice. But yeah, I quite like this game.
It's like the healthcare branch of the holistic company, known to some as hemp, is in trouble
just listening to the
Apparently Elixir, their latest product which claims to cure all ills, is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice. Well, I guess it should cure one ill at least.
It's things like that that make this game funny. Just the little random like quirks, little like voice lines that they throw in, and that's why I like this game. And it's just a nice little, like, you know, management sim. I really like a management sim. So there's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock it. So let's have a look. So I just need to get, I'm not going to build a ward yet. They are huge and they kind of like hard to manage. So we need to get the hospital level 4 and we need to earn 15 grand to unlock that. So in the meantime, if we get in with lightheadedness, we need to just send them away because we haven't got the place for it. So Increase your hospital by expanding, build more rooms, hire more staff who are better qualified, promote and train your staff. So if I hire another janitor, don't want these. I want one who can upgrade stuff, because then if I can upgrade stuff, I can make my hospital better. New illness discovered, bogwarts. A rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. Lovely. Can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared with the pharmacy or with witchcraft. We'll send patients for treatment in our pharmacy. So that's okay, we can just send them here. What I am going to do is get another bench for here. It's better if people aren't stood up. Do I have anything? This will increase my hospital as well if I just kind of like basically put the stuff around. The best one is actually, I haven't got it yet, there is a gold plaque that I think is probably near the bottom. You have to like win the award, yeah, gold star award. Once I've won the gold star award, you can basically line the walls with it and it will increase any room's prestige to like 5. Oh, there we go. So we now have someone who's got a bed face. So it's quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle, which I think we are all guilty of. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. So the patient seeking treatment will need a ward, so that's fine. We're going to get them to wait, and we're going to build a ward. So wards are strange, they're 4 by 3, so that's 3. So I can do it like that. Oh, these are so horribly done. And they've got to have big doors. I'm going to have to change all this around. This is going to be a tiny ward. I need to not do that. I need to make it bigger. There's no point in making a small ward. You need it to be big because of the amount of stuff you need in it. So I need a nurse's station.
Listening to Harrison Wolf.
Then I will need a screen because I need to change.
I went to the Cirque du Parfait.
I do 2 screens and then I need beds.
By how
I'm going to put 1 bed. Oh, I can't put 1 bed there, so I might need to do another screen.
The wrong way.
So I'm do.
Just looking at the tent wall.
Right, I'm going to do 4 beds. I'm going to do another screen here. And that should be... Let's just put some lockers in, see if that increases our prestige to the level. There we go, level 3. Now I'm going to need a ward nurse. Wards can be used for diagnosis, also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them and discharge them. Add multiple beds to deal with more than 1 patient at a time. So they can be quite good, but they can be quite bad. The reason I'm saying they're going to be quite bad is because they can take up a lot of space, and quite a lot of the time the patients are ill for quite a long time. So when you get like an influx of a load of patients, it's quite intense. So have I got any ward specialists here? No. So the 2 Point Hospital is keen to 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, it will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does the star come with associated rewards, but it will allow us to establish new hospitals around the country. So I need to keep building the hospital and I'll get a 1-star rating. Cool. So let's get a good stamina for here. If I have 3 nurses, I can have 1 in each room. Kind of manages them quite well. So our doctors have discovered a new illness, misery guts. I think we've all met someone who suffers from that. Quite notably, most of my family. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. And then you get kudos for completing objectives, and that's kind of what you use to unlock quite a lot of items. Wondering if it was worth moving that over here. Or that over here. Let's see, let's edit. And let's move the room. Could I do that and then just thinking, if I do that, it gives me this space back. Let's do that for now. And then if I do, I can put some, kind of make this like a little waiting area almost. Can't put a snack thing there, but I can put one here. What do I need now? Deluxe clinic. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, lightheadedness, which we knew about. So they now need a deluxe clinic to fix that. So let's get a patient to wait and let's build the room. So it needs to be 3 by 3, so I can put that in here. And then what I can do is I can start building down this bit here. So that is going to be my thing there. And I do need an extinguisher in here because otherwise it will set on fire if it's not maintained.
Jumbo McNally,
Okay.
the greatest business leader
And then
in the
this
world.
seems to be a victim
Presenting
of,
Jumbo's latest
is
slate
victim
of
the right thing to
upgrades.
say, of lightheadedness. Oh,
Jumbo Expo. Buy your tickets now.
that might be somebody with the angled face thing. It could just be somebody with a swollen face.
This
But-
is 2 Point Radio.
There we go. So they're about to get diagnosed with it, because I don't think they have yet. And then, yeah. So, estimated chance of cure, 90%. Their illness difficulty is quite low, and we're certain of their diagnosis. The staff skill and the upgrades are what bring it down. There is a doctor in there. I might need to hire another doctor now. Let's get that on. There's somebody who's getting their lightheadedness cured. Oh, whoops-a-daisy, didn't mean to do that. I'll just pretend I didn't do that. Don't think that affected it. Sorry, everything is inverted. I need to fix my spinning. I'm spinning some attorneys.
Disqualified.
Right, someone's going to come in here and we'll watch it start to finish. I like the idea that, you know, you feel lightheaded and your head's just a bulb. I get really dizzy quite a lot, so I understand. Just, I think that might have glitched. I don't think that's meant to have the new head on it already. There you go. I'm going to turn that round actually, because that's the face in the wrong way. But there you go, it's got a new head. Right, now I'm going to pick that up, I'm going to spin it. There you go. Right, I think once we've done this one, I need to cure one more lightheadedness, and then I think we are good for this recording. I think we've done a nice little setup here. We've got a couple of GPs, pharmacy, which, by the way, very strange pharmacy machine. I've never seen a drug machine like that. I have recently changed pharmacies actually, and instead of just giving you like a pharmacist doing the meds, it is like a big robot that goes and picks up the meds from the shelf, which I have never seen before. 21st century, man. But what we don't have is something like this, which just, you know, magically knows what you've got apparently and just literally mixes the drugs together. Someone's going to tell me that. No, they're not going to tell me that's how it happens in the actual companies that make the medicines. I don't think that's how they make drugs. Especially not in a drink form. So it's currently telling me I have too many doctors, but that will not last. I'm not exactly concerned about that. One more lightheadedness fix. I do think it's glitching slightly because it seems a bit strange. Because what is that pink thing? What is happening here? If this person gets a pink head at the end of it. No. Here we go. So, dear hospital administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's one out of a possible 3 by 2 Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in hog sport. I think I'm saying that right. For further esteem and trinkets, if you believe that you're capable of more, alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. That was close. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly. I can't read that. Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. You will learn I am really dyslexic. I can't read handwriting. Okay, continue. And with that, I think, we will save it there, gang. So, thank you for spending some time with me. Have a nice rest of your day.